Hi viewers, a very good afternoon. I am Abbas. Today in this video we are going to discuss about letter writing, the basics of letter writing and the format of writing a letter. Before going on to the video, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification icon. Come, let's move on to the video. Okay. Before going on to the types of letter writing, first we have to know what is letter writing. What is the necessary reason for writing a letter? Okay. Now in this modern world we have a mobile phone, so we are not using letters for communication that much. But before the invention of mobile phone, each and everyone, when they need to communicate with others, they will write a letter and send it via post. In the ancient times and also in 19th century, 18th century, in all the centuries, we will write a letter and then we will send it in a post. So letter writing was an important thing, very very important thing in the ancient times, but at present times letter writing is also an important thing, but not that much in the 19th century and before. Okay, first let's see what is a letter writing. A letter is nothing but a written message that can be handwritten or printed on a paper. Okay, so why should we write a letter? We have to write a letter to convey the message to a person. The person can be whoever it may be. It may be officially, it may be business related, or it may be a personal. But we have to write a letter to them if we have to convey some message. When do we need to write a letter? If the person is far away from us, we have to write a letter, because if the person is near to us, we will convey to him the message directly. But when the person is far away from us, we have to convey the message in the form of letter. So we are using this letter. Okay. So now we have an idea about what is a letter. Now next we have to discuss about what are the types of letter. Letter writing is of basically two types, which I have highlighted in light blue color. You can see it: formal letter, informal letter. These are the two basic types of letter. And the next five letters, business, official, social, circular, employment, are also the types of letter, but that comes under the category of formal and informal. Okay, the most basic two types of letter is formal letter, informal letter. Okay. What is a formal letter? First we have to know what is a formal letter, and then what is an informal letter and why we are writing that. To whom we should write a formal letter, to whom we should write an informal letter. Formal letter. Formal letter is nothing but a professional letter. The letter we are writing professionally. The letter we are writing for the purpose of a profession. It is known as a formal letter. What is an informal letter? In that itself, there is a word called informal, information. When we have to convey information to our family, friends, relatives, that letter is known as informal letter. It is otherwise known as personal letter. We will write an informal letter to a personal ones. Okay? Okay. What are the categories that comes under the formal letter? Business, official, circular, employment. These four categories come under formal letter. And what are the categories that comes under informal letter? The one and only category that comes under informal letter is social letter. Okay, fine. Let's see what are the categories under formal letter. Business. In the name itself, it conveys business letter. Business letter is written for business purpose. Business letter is written for business purpose. Official letter. What is official letter? Office related things. The letter that is written for office related things are known as official letter. What is a circular letter? Circular letter means in our work, when they have to convey an information, they will send us a circular in the form of letter. That letter is known as circular letter and it is used officially. Next, employment letter. What is an employment letter? Employment letter means job-oriented letters. So when we have to apply for a job, when we have to when we have received the order for joining date, these things comes under employment letter. Okay, so we have discussed about the categories in the formal letter. Next we are going to discuss about the category, one and only category under informal letter, that is a social letter. Social letter is a social letter is also a personal letter for special occasions. When means, suppose our family or friend or our relatives have done something great, they have received an award, they have done something great. For that purpose, we have to write a letter for them for congratulating them. This letter comes under social informal letter. And another category is one among our relatives have died. That for them we have to write a condolence letter. That comes under social letter. Okay friends, now we have discussed what are the types of letters. Okay, so the categories coming under formal letter has the same format of formal letter, and the category that comes under informal letter has the same format of informal letter. Okay, come. Next, let's discuss about the format, how to write a formal letter. What are the necessary things for writing a formal letter? What are the necessary things for writing an informal letter? First, let's discuss about formal letter. So as I said earlier, formal letter is nothing but it is written for higher officials, high authorities and the persons in high designation. It is a professional letter. Okay. What are the main things that has to be present in a formal letter? First, date and place. It can be at the top corner of the page or it can be at the bottom corner of the page, but it has to be present. Date and place is a very important thing in writing a formal letter. Next, from address. Whenever you write a formal letter, you have to write a from address. In the from address, what you are going to write? Your details, your name, your house address, your designation or something about you. These are the things you have to write in the from address. Next, to address. For whom we have to write the to address? To address is written to them to whom you are writing a letter. Suppose if you are writing a letter to a headmaster, suppose you are writing a letter to a principal, you are writing a letter to a high designation authority in your office, you have to write the to address. In the to address, what you have to write? Suppose if I am writing a letter to my headmaster, then to the headmaster, the school name in which the school name of our headmaster, then the address of the school. This is the format of writing to address. Then what you have to write? A subject. A very important thing in a formal letter is subject. Subject. What is a subject? Subject must be a 1 or 2 line sentence that must contain the idea of the letter. Suppose if I am writing a letter to my high designation authority for applying job. For applying job, what I have to write in a subject? I have to write that application for the post of what is the job type regarding. This has to be written in a subject. Subject changes for each and every type of letter. Okay, so subject is one of the main thing that contains the whole idea of the letter you are going to write. Next, after writing the subject, respected sir or madam. See, the most important thing is you are going to write a formal letter, not to your personal ones. You are going to write it to some person in high authority or some professional letter. So you have to write respected sir or madam. If you know whether the person in that authority is a male or female, you can point out generally sir or madam. But in general, if you don't know who is in that post, you have to write respected sir / madam, comma. Okay. Next, body of the letter, the main thing. What you have to write in the body of the letter? In this body of the letter, you have to write the purpose of writing the letter. For what you are writing the letter? For what you need. Suppose if I am writing a letter, if I write a letter to my principal asking for my TC, what I have to write? You have to write that I am my name and I studied in the college for the academic year. I have to apply for another college for which they are asking TC to me. Hence, kindly provide me the transfer certificate. as soon as possible. So this is called a body of the letter. This is just an example. It changes, it depends on for whom and for what purpose you're writing a letter. Okay, then after writing the body of the letter, what you have to write? Thanking you. This is a main thing you have to write to your designation authority. Thanking you. You're thanking them for spending their time and reading your letter. So thanking you is a very important thing for a formal letter. Then at the bottom corner of the page, little above, you have to write yours. You have to write yours. If you're writing for a teacher or a headmaster, you will write obediently, generally. Or if you're writing for any other authority, you have to write faithfully. Only two things they will write. Some people may write yours generously. Many things they can write. So in this place, there are certain students who do mistake here. They are writing yours lovingly. You must not write yours lovingly for a person in higher authority than you. You have to write yours faithfully. It is the general form. Yours faithfully is general. Instead, you can write yours obediently if you are writing a letter to a teacher, or yours generously, etc., etc. But you must not write yours lovingly. Yours lovingly should be right to those persons who's your personal, your family, friends, relatives. That is informal letter category, not formal. Okay, so keep this in mind. Final thing, final touch. You have to give a final touch to your formal letter. Address on the envelope. Okay. Address on the envelope is written when you are posting the letter. If you are posting your letter, you have to write the address on the envelope in which you will copy the to address. Okay. So these are certain basic things you have to know while writing a formal letter. In my next video, I will show you a format. I will show an example of a formal letter, and I will teach you how to write a formal letter and an informal letter. Next, informal letter. As I said, informal letter is written to a personal friends, personal, that is family, friends, relatives. Okay. It is also known as personal letter. Okay. What are the things that has to be taken place in an informal letter? Date, place, and address. Sorry, I have missed to type address there. You have to write the date. You have to write the place. That is your address from where you are writing. Okay. You have to keep one thing in mind while writing an informal letter. There is no need to write from address. There is no need to write to address, as you are not writing this informal letter to your seniors or person in authority. This is the letter you are writing to your closed ones, personal ones. That's your family, friends, relatives. For them, you no need to write from to. You have to write at the top corner of the page. You have to write the date and then your address, place. Okay. Then directly you can go to the body of the letter. Okay. Now here what you have to write. Next thing. Dear friend, father, mother, etc. to whom you are writing. You must not write respected friend, respected father, respected mother. They are your persons. They are your people. They are your personal people. For them, there is no need of writing respected mother, respected father, respected friend. You can write my dear friend, my dear father, my dear mother, my dear brother, my dear cousin, etc., etc., etc. You can write my dear dash. In that dash, you can write father, mother, brother. For whom you are writing your letter, it depends. Okay, so you have to write this. Next, body of the letter. Okay, so what you have to write in the body of the letter? Here, one more thing is, in informal letter, you will have from address, to address, subject. In informal letter, you will not have from address, to address, and subject. Directly, you can come to the body of the letter. In body of the letter, how you will start? You must not start directly to the content as you written for the formal letter. You have to first, you are writing this to your personals, personal ones. So you have to first start it. How are you? How was your family? If our family means, if you are writing your letter to your father, how are you, dad? How is mom and all the family members? I am fine here. Then you have to go to the content. This is a basic procedure which I will show you in my next video. Okay, in this video, I am just talking about the basics of letter. In my next video, I will teach you how to write a formal letter, how to write an informal letter with an example. Okay, fine. So, dear friend, father, mother, etc. Then you have to write the body of the letter. If you are writing a letter to your father, asking him excursion fee, tour fee, then what you have to write? Dear father, how are you? How is mom? How are all our family members? I am fine here. Then you have to go to the content that in my college or in my school they have arranged a tour to this place. So the cost of the tour is this much. So kindly send me the tour money that I need before this thing. Convey my regards to all in your family. All in our family. Okay, sorry. Convey my regards. In each and every informal letter, the last sentence you have to write is convey my regards to all in our family. If you're writing to a friend, convey my regards to all in your family. Okay? Okay, then finally yours. In this informal letter, you will generally the only one thing you will write is yours lovingly. Okay, you will not write yours faithfully, yours obediently, yours generously. You will write yours lovingly. Then your name. Afterwards, if you are going to post the letter, you have to write the address on the envelope, which is one of the important thing. In the address on the envelope only, you have to write the two address to whom the letter has to be delivered. Okay, friends. So, after seeing this video, I believe that all of you have got an idea of about letter writing, the types of letter writing, and the format of letter writing. In my next video, very soon, I will talk with you. I will teach you how to write a formal letter and an informal letter with example. Hope you all like this video. If you like this video, kindly click on the like button. You can tell your suggestions about this video in the comment section. Kindly, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification icon. Thank you everybody for watching this video till the end. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.